Hi, welcome back to my channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Katharine, and in today's video I'm going to Marini Farm in Ipswich, Massachusetts to their pumpkin patch and also their corn maze. I'm really excited to be doing this video for my Vlogtober series, so join along! So I'm not looking to carve a pumpkin or paint a pumpkin, which is also super popular. I'm just looking to get a pumpkin that is small enough to either put on my desk in my office or to have in my room just to feel like the fall vibes. I know Halloween is coming up and I really want to make sure I'm enjoying it. I'm the type of person where like by November 1st I'm ready to decorate and be in the mood for Christmas. So like September and October for me is like my time to enjoy fall. So I want to get like a mini pumpkin today, and the ones behind me I think would actually be pretty good. They're like these like small like yellow type pumpkins. I was hoping maybe for like one of those like Cinderella pumpkins, if you know what I'm talking about, like the flatter, and they usually come in like a white or an orange color, but like these will do because like they're still smaller and they're still really cute. If I find anything else that takes my interest more in terms of like pumpkins, I will definitely pick that up. They have a farm store that I'm going to be going in as well, so if they have other pumpkins that I'm more interested in there, I will definitely pick that up instead, but I'm probably going to pick up one of these like smaller yellower pumpkins for right now. So I ended up choosing this cute little yellow pumpkin. I think it would go great on my desk at work or at my house in my room, and it's just so cute. Like I think they price the pumpkins like per pound, so I'm gonna go pay now. Hopefully it's like not too much, but then I'm gonna go to the corn maze after this and hopefully the farm store too. I just paid for this cutie little pumpkin and it only came out to be $5.44. Not bad. I literally thought it was going to be a lot more than that. I think it was like 3 pounds, so you do the math. I don't know how much that is per pound, but I am going to put this in my car and then go to the corn maze and the farm store. Yeah, I know I said I was going to go to the farm store and the corn maze next, but I can't be carrying around this because even though it's just 3 pounds, like it's gonna add up and I'm gonna feel it. There's also a lot of kids here, surprisingly, today. I mean, it is a Sunday, like a couple weekends before Halloween, but like they're doing, I think, like a special event today. Like all the kids are dressed up, so I apologize if you like hear screaming children in the background. That is not coming from me. I don't have any kids. Maybe someday, but I don't have any kids right now. I'm not even married. So I apologize in advance if you hear kids in the background. So there's that. So I just went into the farm store and I actually needed something. I couldn't say no to sourdough. Some sourdough bread, gotta have it. I actually did need this for some breakfasts because I do love avocado toast, so had to get it because I can even smell it through the bag. It just smells and looks delicious. to like the corn maze area, and before I head to the corn maze, there's actually a hayride that I want to go on. And to be frank, I expected this to not be so kiddie-ish. I did come here like growing up as a kid, and I guess it was fun for me like as a kid, and that's kind of like why I wanted to come here. But they have like a trampoline here, they have like the hayride, which basically just like I think loops around the farm. It doesn't really bring you anywhere, it's just like a ride. And then there's like the corn maze and stuff. And then they also have like face painters and like fun music playing and things like that. So it's kind of kiddie-ish and more geared towards children. And I guess that's kind of the reason why I'm seeing a lot of children here. Like a lot of these kids, like I was saying before, are dressed up in like Halloween costumes, which I don't mind, and I don't mind being here. Like it definitely reminds me of fall, like being here and things like that. But like, I guess it just wasn't what I was expecting, like as a single 28-year-old coming here. I definitely maybe don't recommend coming here if like you're someone in a similar demographic as me. Like maybe if you're married and you have kids, like come here. It seems like a fun place for kids to come and with their families and stuff. I'm hearing a lot of kids screaming, maybe out of excitement, but like I don't know. I was expecting it to be a little bit more like friendly towards like all groups of people, but like I'm gonna go on the hayride because I did get my little wristband. I did pre-order my ticket online. It was like $20, and then I'm gonna go in the corn maze. I'm not gonna like do anything else. Like there's like silly like other kid type stuff like the trampoline and face paint like I was mentioning before. There's also like a playground and stuff. So like I don't expect myself to like do that stuff, but like I am gonna go on the hayride and like go through the corn maze just like for the fun of it. But yeah, that's like kind of like my impressions of like today being here at Marini Farm. Like I do love the farm store, and don't get me wrong, like I love coming here on like a regular day too. Like I did get sourdough, I did buy a mini pumpkin to put in my office or in my bedroom at home, but like I don't know if this like specific event is like for me and like my demographic. But yeah, let me go on the hayride, and then I'm gonna go through the corn maze and then call it a day. Check-in. I'm about to head into the corn maze right now, but I just got off the hayride and I was a little bit disappointed. Like I mentioned before, I think this is like a kiddie event, and I just like didn't realize like how much of a kiddie event it is. It was advertised like on the website like as like a Halloween kid event, but like I didn't realize like how much it would be like this. They had like these like characters dressed up like along the hayride, like passing out candy and stuff, and I just like wasn't about it. Like I felt so awkward because I was like the only single like adult on there, and everyone else was like a family with like young children. But yeah, I'm gonna head into the corn maze now just for a quick hot second and then make my way out. But yeah, I'm about to do that. So I'm just in this corn maze praying that I'm not lost in here. But even though this is like somewhat of like a kiddie event, that I didn't realize like how much it was a kiddie event, I'm still like somewhat enjoying myself. Like I'm glad I came, like, and now I know like that I don't have to come next year. Like, and I probably wouldn't ever come back unless like I had a family and kids and stuff like that, or like my nieces and nephews with me. But yeah, like it's okay like to do things by yourself, test things out that you do and don't like. That's like the whole point of doing things by yourself, is to like figure out like what your likes and dislikes are. So I'm not like mad that I came, I'm just like disappointed that like I didn't realize how much of a kiddie event it was beforehand, so I didn't have to like waste my time. But like honestly, it wasn't really like a waste of time because I learned now that it's not really an adult event. But like at least I'm walking in this corn maze, at least I'm getting like all of like the fall vibes, and yeah, I'm just excited that I get to experience somewhat of autumn while I'm here. But honestly, like, that's the whole point of my channel, is like finding the magic in every day and like doing things alone and like finding new adventures and places to see and things to do, and like not caring if I have friends with me to do it. But yeah, I'm just here, even though it wasn't like the most exciting event, or like it wasn't really what I expected. At least I'm here and I'm doing it. So I'm now back in my car. As you can probably tell, I am done for the day at Marini Farm, doing the corn maze and the hayride and getting my pumpkin. I'm also really glad that I went into the farm store and got the sourdough bread. But as I was saying before, I was just like super disappointed that it was like more of a kiddie event. Like, I did see it online like marketed as that, but I didn't realize like how much it was going to be like that. I thought there might have been like more things for like the general public to do too, rather than just like families with young kids. But I did go on the hayride, like I mentioned. All of these kids were like dressed up and they were like passing out all of these like candy bags. And I was like, why are they passing out candy bags? Apparently there were like characters like along the hayride for them to pass out candy. Then I went into the corn maze and I only spent a little bit of time in there. I was afraid that I was gonna get lost, but you know what? I don't regret coming, like I mentioned before. I'm just disappointed. Like, now I know not to come another year unless I have like a family with kids, young kids specifically, but like now I know, and you know, it's all a learning experience. Like, that's part of the reason why I have this channel, is like, if I can't find friends to do stuff with, like, I'm gonna go do it alone, and you can be my friend on this adventure or these adventures that I do on YouTube. And it's just about, you know, going out of your comfort zone and doing things that you wouldn't normally do, and just finding the magic in every day, like not being cooped up in your room, like being clouded with anxiety and depression and things of that nature. So I'm glad I went. I'm just disappointed. At least I got my pumpkin. At least I went through the corn maze and on the hayride, and I got my sourdough bread. That's all that matters to me. But thank you for joining along on this adventure today. I hope you've been liking this Vlogtober series of me doing a video every day, 13 days leading up to Halloween, including on Halloween as well. I'm going to be posting a video then too. But yeah, I've been enjoying making these videos. Do all the YouTube things that you know how to do. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye! I need to take this wristlet off.